to the brand new show, Ask a Rapper, where you ask the questions and he gives you answers. Now, please give a big round of applause for your host, E-Tab the Rapper! Alright folks at home, welcome back to my show. The show is Ask a Rapper. I'm your host, E-Tab the Rapper. As you can see, my co-host again today is K Dizzy. Please give a round of applause for K Dizzy.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Before we get the show started, I want to announce some news that might be devastating and might not. I will no longer be accepting questions on Facebook, so if you wish to have your questions answered, you will please be asked to place your questions in the comment section below on the YouTube video itself. Now that we're past the bad news, let's get into the show. First question of the day comes in from Cassie Berg. She writes, if E-Tab were an acronym, what would it stand for?
Erroneous, tabloid, aggressive, beast. Can you believe that was just off the top of the head? Top of the dome. Can you believe that shit? Every day.
The next question comes in from Tater Tot. He writes, what are the stupidest stage names you've ever heard? Marshmallow and Cool Whip.
If it has little or young in the title, that pretty much.
William Meisberger writes us a few questions. He starts with, McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
I like the Big Mac.
The name is, it's in the name. King. Burger King. Who the fuck was McDonald's? He had a farm, big fucking deal. You ain't special.
Texas Whopper. Everybody knows McDonald's jalapenos are shit.
McDonald's has a $1 menu. Burger King has a 99-cent menu. They got you.
He also writes slushy or icy. I don't know the difference.
Is there a difference?
There's no difference.
Whichever one comes in banana flavor.
William Meisberger also writes, would you rather have a heifer sit on your face or chug a pitcher of flat mixed beer that's warm? I would definitely rather have a heifer sit on my face.
Is that what he meant? What if he means a heifer like a cow? I'm gonna go with the beer just to be on the safe side.
Okay, I probably fucked up. Maybe I should go with the beer. William Meisberger also writes, if the purge was real, would you be out in the streets or hunkered down hiding?
I'd be in a treehouse all day just sniping suckers.
Is that with an airsoft gun? It sounds like an airsoft.
No, it's a silencer. You don't want them to know where you're at. You don't want to give away your position, bro. You get shot that way.
I was gonna say you'd be up there just pissing people off.
Shoot with the airsoft gun. I'm getting all John Woo with it. The big, oh, that's cute.
Yes. Next question. Frankie Watson writes, what's up with all these mainstream rappers that talk about the same subjects, which are drugs, money, cars, clothes, and stank-ass hoes? Do you believe the labels they work with influence this? And as a rapper, what would you do with fame and fortune? As a rapper with fame and fortune, I'd probably rap about the same shit because I like all that shit.
What I do with fame and fortune, I'd probably use a lot of my fortune to escape fame because I don't like people.
First of all, let me back up a minute. Okay, I don't like mainstream music. However, drugs, money, cars, clothes, stank-ass hoes are all things that rappers generally like.
Most people can relate to stank-ass hoes, getting fucked up, not so much having money, and not so much the clothes. You know, a lot of people can relate to that, and what you gotta understand is the demographic is 17 to 25-year-old males, and that's the types of shit that they get into. So maybe I would say definitely that the record label has some influence on some of that shit. Some motherfuckers just want to prove that they're better than you over a beat. They're like, I got more hoes than you. I drank more drink than you. I got better clothes than you. I'm like, damn, I just paid $15.95 to get dissed on a track. I don't even know this fool.
Word. The next question comes in from a good friend of ours, No Nonsense. He writes, real rap. Here is a question! Exclamation mark.
I love No Nonsense. That is my motherfucking homie.
What's your look on stay diligent and focused when all these other artists seem to stay stuck? Let them stay stuck.
Yeah, basically, I couldn't have said it better myself.
As we all know, nobody moves around more than No Nonsense does. I don't even know where he's at right now. He's probably halfway around the United States and back. Shouts out to No Non. Next question comes in from Dustin Garrell Fleming. He writes, hey E-Tab, love the show. I'm glad there's a rapper out there willing to take on the tough questions and keep it real. My one question is, what's with K Dizzy's hair? Dude definitely needs a haircut. I'll throw down $20 towards a haircut. You in? Dustin, I'm in, but I can't say that right.
That's a very good question, Dustin. I'm glad you addressed that. See, the fact of the matter is lots of people ask about K Dizzy's luscious locks. I just have to wonder, what is it that you guys do that gives you enough free time to be wondering about my hair? Don't be worried about my hair. The fact of the matter is you cannot cut my hair because it's actually Kryptonian. As far as throwing $20 down on a haircut, you'd actually need $2 billion to afford a pair of adamantium scissors to cut my hair. Real talk. So So I mean, hook it up with $2 billion and I'll go spend it on some other shit because I love my hair. The ladies love this hair. They run their fingers through this hair. They're like, Dizzy, I love your hair. I'm like, I know, girl. I know.
There you have it, Dustin. The next question comes in from
Doko.
Hillary.
Doko.
She writes, to date, what is your favorite picture of Nick Cage? Let me think. That one.
I like the one that Kaylee posted on my Facebook page. There's one on my Facebook page. You should like flash a picture of it. It's
Yeah,
like
I will.
It's like Vegeta, but he's got Nick Cage's face on it. He's like, it's awesome.
And Jizzy likes that
That's my favorite.
one. Kimberly Honeybee Bolin writes, do rappers ride horses?
You can't do a drive-by on a horse. Just move the shit out of that shit. If Tupac didn't do it, it's not gangster. You never saw Tupac. You never saw Tupac riding a horse. Ever. I'm just saying.
Adam Milborn writes, how many licks does it really take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
4,612 and 2/3.
This fool must have actually tried.
No, I'm just throwing numbers out there now.
Adam Milborn also writes, what is worse, shame or humiliation?
Is there a difference between shame and humiliation?
I see no difference between shame and humiliation.
We're gonna say equally as bad.
Yes. Chances are, if you're feeling shameful, you're probably feeling humiliated at the same time.
If you were humiliated by your question, you will live with this shame forever. Kari Kari.
John English writes this for the first time. He says, what's more important? Do you think a hook or the verses, and why? I think they're both equally important. I mean, you gotta have a good hook. If you don't have a good hook, then you really have no song. I mean, if you don't have a good hook, then people aren't gonna stick around for the verses, unless you open with the verse. In which case, if you open with the verse and the verse is dope but the hook is bad, then you'll skip the song. So I probably have to say both, hook and verses.
Ideally, the whole song should be good. That is important. But it seems like, with the way the mainstream goes, just the hook. That needs to be important and nothing else. Because you got motherfuckers drunk in the club and that's all they're gonna hear anyways. They're like, yeah, I love this song. It could be about German cookie sodomy and people would just be, I love this song because of the hook. That's it.
That's a very good point. So if you want a hit song, you have to have absolutely no content. Chad English also writes, do you still have the song Questions? And just how drunk was I when we recorded it? No, I do not still have that song, and if you want to know how drunk you were, you stood up in my recording booth and then fell backwards out of it and tore my mic and headphones down off the wall and out through the booth itself. So that's how drunk you were, Chad.
You sound mad.
I got a new setup now, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna let Dizzy answer this one. Dave Miller writes, if you were elected president of the world, what would your first act in office be? President of the world.
If I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons. I'd love them, baby. I'm sorry, that's a Nas song. First act as president of the United States of America.
President of the world.
Of the world? Oh, the whole world?
The whole world.
Oh man,
There's never been a president of the world.
Man, I'd legalize it. Why not, right? World's problems could probably be solved if everybody just threw down on a blunt and got high together.
Next question?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the next question. Todd Clinton writes, favorite video game? Single and co-op versus.
Favorite video game?
Favorite video game. My favorite video game I'm playing right now is State of Decay. Shooting zombies and fortifying my structures. It's just really fun. I like the fact that when I turn it off, it's still playing, and so when I turn it on, there might be some shit going down. Busy? What's your favorite video game?
I'm gonna have to say Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Best
video game of all time. About time you get a black lead character. The fuck? I'm just saying, that was a long damn time. Women got their own video game with Metroid. That was back in the 80s. How come it took, 20 damn years before a black man was the lead character of a video game? I'm just saying.
Aaron Olson writes this for the first time. He says, if you could do an epic rap battle of history, which historical figure would you want to rap as? Aaron Olson, I don't know if you know that I know this, but that is actually its own YouTube show. This show is called Ask a Rapper. You did ask a question, so I will give you an answer. You know what?
Oh, he's saying who would you rap
Who
as?
would I rap as?
If you were guest starring on that show,
My
who
bad.
would you
Okay, my
rap
bad.
as?
I misunderstood that question. Who would I rap as? Wesley Snipes. Dr. Dre. I'd rap as, no, Snoop Dogg. I'd rap as Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
Ryu from Street Fighter. Hadouken! Rap battle over.
It'd be Snoop Dogg versus Ryu from Street Fighter.
Oh man.
Okay, and the last question of the day comes in from Mark Beatty. Mark Beatty writes this for the first time. He says, yo, where's my shout out on the new drop? You never forget the Beazle. I'll spread your shit like wildfire in the South. YOLO!
Did he really write YOLO?
Shout out to Mark Diesel. Spread this shit like wildfire.
YOLO stands for you only live once. It's like Carpe Diem, but for people who really like acronyms.
And TMI stands for too much information. And ASAP stands for as soon as possible. And WTF stands for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Alright folks, that's it for my show. I'm your host, E-Tab the Rapper. K Dizzy's been my co-host for the evening. Stay tuned next week. I'll have Mikey B on the show. And until next time on Ask a Rapper.
Until next time on Ask a Rapper.